Well, we've reached the end of 4 rotations, and still very hard to figure out who's doing what to whom, but UCLA in their customary position right now in first place. But remember, Oregon State, Arizona, Washington, Stanford, and even California have had 1 rotation fewer because of buys. Stanford on the vault this time, Washington on bars, Oregon State will be on beam, Cal will be on floor X, and ASU, Arizona, UCLA will have a bye this time. So things will not really settle out until the final rotation. Here's Nikki Wells of California in floor exercise.
This is her first tumbling pass, double pike. Oh, over-rotated slightly, so she'll get a deduction for the steps as well as stepping out of bounds.
We talked earlier about California, how normally you would have 6 in a rotation. However, the Bears only have 5 competitors, and so they can't knock off any scores, and here it's even worse.
That's right. There's only 4 competitors able to compete on floor, which means not only can they knock their lowest score out, they'll actually be taking a 0. Has 1 tumbling pass to go. Performing a front handspring, front full. Very nice.
Nikki Wells of California.
Take another look at her last tumbling pass, front handspring, front full. Excellent job.
And for Nikki Wells of Cal, 9.275. Very tough event now for the Cal Bears because of all the injuries they have. A moment ago, Natalie Foley on vault from Stanford.
Natalie's a very strong vaulter. She'll be performing a Yurchenko full. Her highest score is a 9.8 on this event. Very nice. Excellent job.
So Natalie Foley will like that. Kristen Smith, her coach.
Let's take another look. She has great height right off the horse. Beautiful twist in the air and an excellent landing.
And so the score for Natalie Foley, 9.825. Stanford, of course, has suffered, as we said earlier, because Stephanie Gentry, who is one of their premier performers, was hurt in her floor exercise routine. She will be unavailable for the rest of the competition here. Meanwhile, Kelly McDonald of Washington anchoring the parallel bars. Right before her, Carly Dockendorf incidentally fell. That's a 0.5 of a point deduction automatically, and so it really hurts Washington because they may have to take a lower score.
She's doing a great job so far. Beautiful release moves. Puts a little extra pressure on Kelly. And for a clean dismount, double front half, slide hop, and a very difficult dismount.
Oh, we'll get another look at it here.
She's actually releasing the bar in a forwards position. That's her Jaeger, also in a forwards position. She comes right back up with a giant half turn, right into a double front half. Very nice.
And Kelly McDonald, a 9.850 on the uneven bars. We will jump away. Our 5th rotation coming up on the other side of this, and it's still anybody's guess in the Pac-10 Conference Championships. We welcome you back. Barry Tompkins, Amanda Borden, UCLA with the lead, but look at Oregon State doing very well. They've had 2 good rotations in a row, Amanda.
They're doing an excellent job. 4/10 behind UCLA.
Arizona State will be on vault, Arizona on bars, Washington on beam, UCLA on floor, Cal, Stanford, and Oregon State this time will have a bye. This is our 6th rotation, and this will be Kate Richardson now live on floor exercise. You think UCLA's best discipline?
Exactly. Dow Condos Field is known for great choreography, and on top of that, they have unbelievable tumbling. Kate is very powerful, and we mentioned a little bit earlier, she has a great personality. In this event, it really comes out on. She loves to perform.
You know, the other thing about her, she is tough. At the meet at Stanford on February 18th, in a warm-up before the first rotation, she tore the ulnar ligament of her thumb.
Wow.
Came back, performed in all 5 disciplines that were left to her, and won them all.
Wow. Beautiful tumbling so far. She's always known for some interesting moves on the floor. One coming up right here. Just an avid creative choreography.
I think I saw that in a Disney movie.
She's one tumbling pass to go. She doesn't look tired at all. Ending with a double pike. Very nice.
Kate Richardson of UCLA. I don't think Val's going to like the way that music ended.
Yeah. I was waiting for it to come back on, actually.
And now, look at Valerie Condos is going to say, wait a minute, something's wrong here.
Yeah, she's saying they stopped her music before she was done. Let's take another look at her last pass, though. It was very nice. Double pike, great height. Very nice landing.
And now Valerie Condos field. Valerie, you talked about, she is a choreographer. That's her, even more than as a gymnast. And it really shows in this particular discipline.
That's right. They're #1 on this event. People just wait to watch their floor routines. Very entertaining.
This conversation will be about the scoring, I'm sure. Let's not dock my competitor because you stopped the music.
That's right.
Married, of course, to Bob Field, was former defensive coordinator of the UCLA football team, still works in the athletic department at UCLA. So Val made her point clear, and I'm sure it won't affect the scoring of Kate Richardson. Meanwhile, a moment ago, Kari Muth of Arizona State on the ball.
Yurchenko layout. Small step on the landing. A little bit easier. Didn't twist the vault, but they're just looking for a clean vault. Looks like ASU is not feeling too good about their performances. I don't see very much excitement on their faces.
Kate Richardson a moment ago, 9.9, so she was not deducted for the fact that the music stopped. And now Jordan Schweiker.
Wow, full twisting double back. Excellent job. This is actually Tasha. They're so hard to tell apart.
Yeah, they really are, and they're not twins.
They look like twins, though. Beautiful whip, 1.5, lay out front. Tasha's only a freshman, although she sat out for a year, training for the 2004 Olympics. Just barely missed it, too. Excellent job. Woo! It's a very creative move. Val's in the background actually doing the routine with Tasha.
Yeah.
Getting ready for a last tumbling pass. Double pike. Small hop on the landing, but that pass is very difficult. We've seen a lot of the athletes doing that for their first tumbling pass.
There she is, Tasha Schweiker of UCLA. Gonna like that, I think.
She's scored 4 10s on this event this season. Let's take another look. Like I mentioned, a lot of the athletes are performing this for their first tumbling pass. Double pike. A little bit short, had to take a step forward. Very nice.
So we'll await the score of Tasha Schweikert, and we will pass it on to you. Meanwhile, on tape a moment ago, in the vault from ASU, Josie Hancock. 9.85, her best this year.
She's going to be performing Yurchenko full. Slightly off center there. Just one step, though. This is not ASU's best event, but they're doing a great job.
9.8 for Josie Hancock. You know, we were talking a little bit earlier as we see Hancock got a little sideways, didn't she?
That's right. You want to stay directly behind the vault. It is the deduction to step out to the side.
So a 9.8, the score for Josie Hancock. We were talking a little bit earlier about California and their sick and wounded. Look at this. I mean, that's like a ward.
I know when they were walking out to get started, 4 of them came out on crutches. We have one in an arm cast.
So it has been a tough end of season for the Cal Bears. And of course, this is their opportunity to host this event. We're looking down on Kristen Maloney. Nobody looks down on Kristen Maloney.
Beautiful whip double pike. She's another great performer. I think Val really brings out the individual choreography of every athlete so that they get out on the floor and they just perform those routines.
Score for Tasha Schweikert incidentally, 9.9. So UCLA finishing very well here in Florex.
A lot of the other events are finished, so all eyes are on Kristen right now. The crowd, the other judges, quite a few of the other athletes as well. One more tumbling pass to go. Ending with a triple twist. Wow.
Big time. This will score big. Excellent.
Wow.
This little crowd here at Haas Pavilion. I'm talking about supporters from every school here applauding Kristen Maloney with good reason. Maybe the top score of the night.
The crowd wants a 10. She's coming back out.
I didn't like that curtain call.
Beautiful floor routine.
And we'll take a little look at it while we wait for the score.
Her last tumbling pass, triple full. That's a pass that you'd see at the Olympic level. That's outstanding. And it not only was it done perfect.
Yeah, she just nailed it. And so the crowd will probably tell you the reaction before we do. And the crowd cheering. And I haven't yet seen the score, but I'm guessing, well, it's a 9.95. So not quite the 10 that we thought she might have gotten. That's what the crowd wanted. And I think they probably had a pretty good argument. But 9.95, I'm sure she'll take it. Thank you very much. So UCLA finishes 9.999, 9.95 with their last 3 on floor exercise. So they should clearly maintain possession of first place. And we go back to the vault and April Boone of ASU. Here's April. This is on tape a moment ago.
Another Yurchenko full. Small step on the landing.
9.825 for April Boone. So we will have 1 rotation remaining, and UCLA off its Florex should be in a commanding position.